with our final featured storyteller who's been waiting patiently all evening. She is a seasoned performer. She has been on this stage as a pop-up storyteller a couple of times now, and by popular demand we've invited her to be a featured storyteller. Please welcome Anastasia Carlson. She is an amazing lady, and she's also one of my dear improv mentors at Perth Playback. So I'm really excited to hear her story, and it's called New York Minute.
So I looked down at my phone at the text from my friend Sarah, and it read, "A bomb has exploded in Chelsea. There's a second device suspected. Are you on your way?" I had been in New York for less than an hour. A few months earlier, I had a message from my friend Mish. Mish and I have been friends since we were teenagers, and she has been living in Maine, upstate New York, for 18 years. She had 2 kids that I was yet to meet. Mish can best be described as a type of woman who could navigate you safely across a raging river using only a paperclip and a rubber band. On this occasion, she had run up a mountain, sat down and reflected. She was planning her wedding to her new love, Sam. Her words to me expressed this: "I know it's a long shot, I'm marrying Sam, but when I picture myself on top of this mountain saying my I do's, you are with me." I said yes. I pressed send, and then I freaked out about cost and logistics. It's okay, it all came together. I filled the freezer with 10 dinners. I got the thumbs up from my husband. Acting work flew in to pay for my flying out. But something else flew in. Self-doubt and anxiety. What am I doing? Why am I flying halfway across the world and leaving my daughter? I mean, I haven't got a will. Do you think I should video all the life lessons that she might need during her teenage years? You know, just in case. I know, irrational. The thoughts pressed on. What if the plane crashes? Am I the most selfish human being in the entire world? I mean, what if there's a bomb? So there I stood, outside JFK Airport, holding the alarming news in my hand. The lineup of my shuttle bus companions resembled the start of a great joke. 1 Australian, 1 American, a British couple, and 6 French men and women. I got on the bus and I chose to sit next to the driver. It's a great vantage point to orientate yourself in a new city, and I like to be next to the guy who holds the key to my safety. It was there that I looked at the computer screen and I saw all of the drop-off points. Chelsea, 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 and my hotel, Greenwich Village, which neighbours Chelsea. Not wanting to cause alarm, I waited for the first red light. I leaned across and I gently said, "Is this going to affect us?" "Oh yeah!" he exclaimed. "Would you like me to Google which streets are cordoned off and navigate us through the city?" "Yeah, that'd be awesome." So like a bobsled team of 2, we leaned into the challenge. I was really happy to have something to occupy my mind. Just then, the American passenger piped up, "Oh my God! A bomb has exploded in Chelsea! There's a second device suspected!" Well, the French men and women were talking rapidly to each other. The American was groaning with his head in his hands, and one half of the British couple, in a voice of resignation, said, "That'd be right." We passed through Times Square. I was having sensory overload. The lights, the advertising, the drunken people lurching, soaking in their Saturday night. I was also recognising doorways and park benches that I'd seen in movies in my lifetime. All while never breaking navigation. It was surreal. It was film-like. My humour had kicked in back at the first red light, and I was playing with the electric windows, much to the delight of the driver. I pressed down. "Listen, New York. Woo, woo, bop, bop. Hot dogs, $1. And poetically, a man slammed his hands on the bonnet and yelled, "Hey, I'm walking here!" I pressed up. Silence. Complete silence, not just because of the double glazed windows and the silicon trim, but because the entire busload of people had become catatonic with fear. A bomb exploding was literally my worst nightmare, but here I was, enjoying the ride. I made it safely back to my hotel by 3 a.m, and my dear friend Sarah, who had sent me the alert text and had agreed to meet me in New York for 3 nights, was waiting. I sipped a chamomile tea, I put on my fluffy white bathrobe, and I slept the sleep of the living. The next morning, we decided not to look at any news articles. The hotel desk gave us the green light and we explored the neighbourhood. New York was wonderful. I fell in love with her. And the wedding on Cameron Mountain with the hair blowing my hair vertical, with the wind blowing my hair vertical, and the wildflowers in my hand, and the tears and the laughter in the ceremony will stay with me forever. 1 year later, I Googled it. A pressure cooker bomb full of tiny ball bearings exploded in a crowded area. The blast was powerful enough that it vaulted a steel dumpster 150 feet in the air. Windows smashed 400 feet from the blast. 31 people were injured and driven to 4 different hospitals. Thankfully, there were no fatalities. The second device found was likened to that of the bomb used in the Boston Marathon bombings. That was safely removed by an NYPD squad robot. Was I wise to go to the US, or was I foolish to take the journey? This is open to personal opinion. What I know is this. In spite of my very real fears about the world and about travel and about leaving my family, I will not close the curtains and watch the world through my television. I will attend events. I will catch the plane. I will get on the shuttle bus, and I will rise. I will rise on every occasion.